All right, this segment of Dirty Modo is brought to you by FanDuel. Been enjoying my FanDuel app, dudes. I've been sending y'all some of these bets I've been winning.
You got one that hit for me.
I did.
Thank you.
I got another one tonight. Do you want it?
Yes, one.
All right. I'm doing some parlays on college basketball, taking basically the best favorites and piling them up into 6 and 8 player or parlay legs, and I don't know, doubling my money.
That's all that matters.
I've enjoyed it. Hey, some of those gimmies or guarantees aren't always gimmies and guarantees.
McNeese State.
Jeez. I had one that way. They had a 15-point spread, and they lost. Tampa Tim's is here as always, but we are also joined by Russell, the professor. Russell, how's it going? Look at him. Look at this guy.
Good, Dale. How are you?
Dude, my man. I miss you, buddy.
I miss you. We'll see you soon, though.
I know. Hey, all right. It's been too long. Russell, the professor, most of y'all know, but he works in the booth for the races, Racing Insights, and gives us so much great information. Makes us all look so smart.
You love those one-liners, right?
We have, and I'll tell you this. I mean, getting into broadcasting introduced me to a lot of people I probably would have never really met or spent much time with, and Russell is one of my favorite people that I've gotten to become friends with since becoming part of the broadcast teams. So looking forward to seeing him this summer, but it's great to have him on the show today. NASCAR's headed to Dakota this week, and we have a new layout, shorter course. For those who don't know, I gave you Russell's information, so we'll skip that. But Russell's also the brains behind all of the stats that NASCAR fans see and NASCAR has. And I guess, Russell, do you think, or should I call him the professor? I guess I can call him the professor.
Whatever you want to call him.
All right. Well, I'd like to call him Russell. But the changes that people are talking about, it's basically just shortening up the course, right?
Yeah, it's just over a mile shorter. There's going to be 17 turns instead of 20 turns. And then we'll go extra laps. I think it's 27 extra laps from last year.
Does any of that steer you in any new direction in terms of who might do well this weekend?
No, I don't think so, because you're still having the same turns overall. You're just, they created basically 2 new turns.
Oh, really?
But I think overall you have the 15 of the same turns, really.
All right. TJ, for spotters, what does that do for you? Just makes your job easier, doesn't it?
Honestly,
easy job just got easier.
You know when they go out of your sight for the 45 seconds or whatever, and then you're like, good, you got some time. Now I don't have.
You got some time to eat your Crustable.
I got some time. I got some time to count the lead changes like Russell did in Daytona.
You got some time to text me and see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Well, you worked hard last week, Dale.
Do you remember a couple years ago,
I don't know if Brad needs to know about that. You texted me during the races. I'm like, what are you doing?
Remember I FaceTimed you the one time.
He's let me see. He showed me he FaceTimed me so I could watch the restart into turn 1 at Coda. All right, Professor. You have the Predictor model. When we're at the road courses, SVG is the first name that everybody says. Is he at the top of your model?
He's actually third behind. Yeah.
Your model's broke.
The disrespect.
All right. Well, who do you think's above him?
Oh my gosh. Damn. Reddick?
He's just below him. Larson and Chase Elliott are above him.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Larson's won 2 of the last 4 road course races.
Yep.
He's tied for the most in this next gen car. Chase Elliott has the most wins among active drivers. He's won at Coda. He's been so good in this car. And then SVG. SVG's only won 1 race.
Yeah, you're right. He's he kind of lost that epic advantage he had at Chicago. Has been somewhat leveled out. I mean, he's still a freaking SVG. Man, I don't know, man. I think so. Those 3 are in Tier 1 alone. Is that what I'm led to believe? Who are some of the other drivers that you like this weekend outside of those 3?
So I really like Ross Chastain. His average finish at Coda is 4th. He's won there. His worst finish there is 7th.
Yep.
I like Bell again. He's
Bell's been good.
Yeah. He's been I think he's got 2 top 3s at COTA and coming off that win with momentum. And then, like you said, Reddick, he's won at COTA. He also has 3 wins in the next gen car and road courses. And then we have last year's winner, William Byron, has been really good on road courses lately too.
Dang,
and then
so no Allmendinger. Did you not say AJ?
Nope. He's a little further.
Not at
I think
all,
your
huh?
sleeper though is Chris Buescher, like a top 10 bet.
Oh, I like that for a top 10 bet. The outright winners make me nervous because it's just you just named, almost over a half a dozen guys that could easily win. And so is it maybe smarter to maybe bet that live mid race, the outright winner?
I just don't know what your odds are going to be like. That's more of a Tim's question because that's going to be hard because when they start showing that dominance, I think we know pretty early who's going to be good.
Yeah.
And I just don't know how well the books are going to adjust for that.
What will you do? What will you be doing there, Tim?
Well, I actually think the books are really covering their ass on SVG and Conor Zilisch making his first start because they're the top 2 favorites really across the board. So I think there's a lot of value pre-race with a lot of guys. I mean, the top 2 guys on the Professor's Predictor are Larson. He's 11-1, which is like 6th best, and Elliott's 13-1 below him. So
Wow.
I think if they're top 2 on the Professor's list, those are 2 guys I'd target now pre-race.
All right, there's your advice.
Yeah.
Russell, where's Conor Zilisch on the model?
I knew this was coming. So he's got no starts in Cup. This will be his Cup debut. I know he won in his Xfinity debut, but that was in spectacular equipment, right?
What do you think he's driving now? What kind of equipment is he driving today?
Hey, Justin Marks.
Well, didn't he win for you, Dale?
Yeah,
Well, that's why I mean that.
I know. But
So,
I was just saying, man, that's a hard lick Justin Marks just took. We need to go send a safety car out and check on him. That was rough.
So we will update the predictor after practice and qualifying, so that it does take into account that information. So he will. I expect him to jump up, but just having no information, it's really hard.
Yeah. Where is this predictor information? Where do I get it?
It's an app or
It's
something?
actually on NASCAR.com. Does an article with it.
Sweet. Okay. Well, all right. Well, hopefully they give us an update after practice or after qualifying. So
They will.
We can understand whether Zilisch is a reasonable bet.
Well, I got a question for Russ.
Yeah.
So SVG minus 145, Conor Zilisch plus 105.
That's head to head.
Yeah, head to head.
I take Zilisch with the plus money.
Wait, hold on a second.
Well, yeah.
So the model,
Just because of the plus money.
Tim's.
Yeah, I agree. I think Conor Zilisch in a head-to-head is just fun to have. I think if you have him from 5-1 on some books, 10-1 on some books, that's a waste of money. But have him in a head-to-head matchup where you only got to worry about one guy, because he's going to be fun to watch all day.
I don't think it's going to be as easy for. I think Conor is a heck of a road course racer, and I spotted the race for him last year. But the Cup Series is, and it's a whole other playing field.
Yeah.
You only got to be one guy. Got to be one guy.
That's really terrible road courses. Yeah.
He's had some bad pitches on road courses, though.
Who's the dark horse?
The guy that the books thinks a dark horse is, I don't think it's a dark horse. Austin Cindric, 37-1.
Damn.
And I know he hasn't really shown up probably since he's been full time on the road courses, but he's a good road racer.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really, really low price for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good pick, I think.
Let's say you, Professor.
Like I said earlier, Buescher, I think.
Yeah.
Buescher's my guy.
He's
been the best.
He's not really a dark horse though. I mean, he's like a capable B driver or like a top. He's gonna probably finish in the top 10.
26-1 on FanDuel.
Yeah.
Who's the driver to avoid, Russ?
Denny Hamlin.
Damn it, Denny catching some strays in here.
What's his road course
My goodness.
next gen record?
In the next gen, he's got one top 10 finish, I believe, in the next.
What is
next
going
gen.
on, Denny?
He's not.
And then the other guy,
I didn't think he was
This
bad
next
at
gen
road
car.
courses.
The next gen car and the veteran drivers is different.
Yeah.
They're just not. It's just harder. There's no. I mean, if they could make the tires fall off the thing where you could really hurt them bad, I think those guys would definitely rise to the top more.
Yep. All right. Well, hey, Russell, thanks for tuning in, helping us out today. Tampa Tims, appreciate you showing up.